So this is a brief video on how to adjust the handlebars on the Technogym Spin Bike. A few things you'll need if the handlebars are too loose and need adjusting. There's a 4mm hex key, preferably with a ball end, a 3mm hex key, a 13mm socket, Phillips head screwdriver, and a rubber band if you have one as handy. First of all, to take the play out of the adjuster here, there's a Phillips head screw underneath, and we remove the screw, and that allows us access to the top tightening. Basically, with your 13mm socket, you'll tension that up until it becomes quite tight to push the lever over, but not so tight that you can't swing it backward and forward. So that's firm, and you can already see a lot of the play has been taken out. Once that's been adjusted, it's just an issue of returning the cap and replacing the Phillips head screw, lightly tensioning it. So now there's more pressure there, and we've got quite a bit of the rock out of it. Another area where the Technogyms can become loose is in the shaft into the actual body. So to adjust this, there's a few things we can do using the 4mm hex socket. We undo the two screws, front and rear. And this is where our rubber band comes in handy, because it allows us to lift this cover out of the way and just use a rubber band just to hold that from falling down on us. There are two adjustment screws, one in the front and one hidden through that socket there. Using your 3mm, I recommend tightening this hex screw in the front until tight. That's tight. Now I will probably not be able to move the handlebars up and down, and so we just back that off until I can get the handlebars to slide down. So basically you want that as tight as you can while still being able to adjust the handlebars smoothly. Once we have that there, then there is the second screw here, and it's the same process. You go in through that hole, there's a second screw inside, and I'm just going to tighten that to a point where the handlebars start to become stiff to move. Back it off just a little bit. And that's about as tight as we're going to get it while still being able to adjust it. And then we just replace our screws in the cover sheet, tighten them up. Again, the ball end socket makes it easier. there you have it. The handlebars are substantially tighter than they were. Much less movement.